Welcome to Big Rooster's 420 channel on products, paraphernalia, bud reviews, growing laws, and all things 420. In later episodes to come, we'll build a greenhouse, plant seeds, and monitor growing from seed to weed, and we'll give a review on the crop yield and smokability. If you like this channel, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Nothing to download, and subscription is free. Disclosure: I have a medical marijuana card and PPL in my state. Smoking, growing, and possession is legal for me as long as I follow the rules. I buy it at a dispensary, I have it in its original bottle, I have a receipt, and I don't use when driving or carrying a firearm, and keeping a lock case when not in use. On a good note, I like to lock it in my case. If I'm gone somewhere and someone breaks in, my weed might be protected. Tonight's bud is Gorilla Rec number 4. It's a hybrid, 25.4% THC. I like this one. It's one that I buy often. I did a review on it before. It has a nice looking bud. Comes in a prescription bottle, and that's what it looks like. Very nice looking bud. I'm starting to preview my custom design 420 mug, set of 12, and this is one of my mugs in the collection. It has Bob Marley on it, and I called it We Dreams. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Both sides of the mug, and it says We Dreams up the middle. Cups are good for microwaves and everything. I'm going to start pre-orders late June, mid-July. The pandemic held us back a little bit on that. And I am going to produce my own cups from now on instead of having somebody in the middle. Alright, let's get into today's episode. We have skull pipes, pretty cool looking, pewter looking. Glass pipes, a couple different colors. You know, these are little short guys. You know, you get them in the convenience store, $6-7. You know, you want to smoke a quick couple puffs and throw it away. That's all they're good for. They get hot quick and very uncomfortable to use. I've never personally used one of these before, but this is a chillum, they call it, for 420. Put your medical marijuana in here and smoke it out of a single tube. I've tried something similar years ago. You just put your joint in the end, and it was a longer tube of glass. That was pretty cool. So let's continue on with commentary, New Mexico laws, and just about everything you will need to know for obtaining your medical card and PPL card within the state of New Mexico. The other night, got pretty stoned and made up a food recipe. I'll tell you what I did at the end. Tastes pretty good if you like those items that were in it. So we already did our quick review on the skull pipes and the glass pipes. Tonight's commentary. In the news, a top New Mexico lawmaker said legislature will again attempt to advance legalization of recreational marijuana in the next session. Studies find that medical marijuana leads to a reduced opioid overdose crisis. Legal marijuana users in California can't buy guns. If you use marijuana, the federal government will revoke your constitutional right to bear arms. In other words, the government will revoke your privilege, not your right. Rights cannot be taken away, only privileges. We've already been over this many times before. Good information. If you are a medical marijuana card holder, it will not show up on your background check for a firearm. Medical information is protected by HIPAA laws. The only thing they can do is look into it to see if you have medical psychosis or something like that. Other than that, that's all they can do. Although the federal government frowns on cardholders to possess firearms, it is illegal per federal ATF laws. New Mexico permits gun ownership at will and does not restrict the purchase of weapons. They do restrict discharge of weapons. Top things to know: Biden's pick for the lead on post-COVID economic recovery. Commerce Secretary is Rhode Island's Gina Raimondo, Democrat. She wants to legalize it and sell it in government stores. We've been over this before, Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman is considering a run at the Senate. He talked about a large pardon and legalization in his state. He flies a festive 420 flag at his Capitol office. Go Fetterman. Federal Committee Chairman Gerald Nadler, Democrat, said the prospects of the House passing his marijuana legalization bill again are excellent. As I said before, the government is going to decriminalize marijuana and then legalize it, and then tax the hell out of it and sell it in government stores. It isn't like they don't steal enough money from us. Now they have to take it from the marijuana users too, which they have condemned for many years. Now all of a sudden we are of use to them. Revenue. The government will stop at nothing until they have everything, like a schoolyard bully. Give me it, it's mine. Science and health. A study concluded that CBD use is common among people with fibromyalgia. New Mexico medical marijuana law must have a qualifying condition: PTSD, neuropathy, cancer, Crohn's, ALS, epilepsy, glaucoma, Huntington's, MS, Parkinson's, chronic pain. That's just quite a few of them right off the top of the list. If you have any more questions, and more in-depth list is on New Mexico Health Cannabis Program. Your limit is going to be 8 ounces of purchase per 90-day period. Home cultivation, yes. You can have up to 16 mature and 12 immature per cultivation. Purchase it at a dispensary. Restrictions: must be a legal resident of New Mexico. Must have proof of residency, and must have legitimate medical records with conditions verified by a licensed physician. You must be 18 years or older, and a valid caregiver 18 or older may apply for minors under 18. The possession rules: the right to purchase from a licensed nonprofit producer. Possess paraphernalia for marijuana use. The right to a PPL, which is personal production license, and a chance to produce their medical marijuana card before arrest or criminal charges are made. Keep in a locked box when not in use. With a medical card, you can possess up to 8 ounces of medical marijuana. Here are the steps to attain a New Mexico marijuana card. You must complete the patient application, make sure all information is correct, sign and date the form. The medical provider must then complete and sign the medical provider section. Make sure to send it certified mail with a tracking number and make copies of all information. Obtaining a PPL for personal production. Fill out all forms for PPL. You must include a plan for securing your crop and make it not visible to the public. It must include a security plan, CATV, alarms, locked doors, and how you are storing your medicine when not in use. I suggest a locked box in a closet or an area out of the view of people if they should enter your dwelling. prove you own your property, or have the landlord sign a consent form for you to grow on his property. If you follow these basic guidelines, you should be able to obtain your PPL card and grow your own. They issue medical card for 3 years, renew it annually. Your PPL card has to be approved annually, and they will send you a new PPL card annually. Can you possess and consume marijuana and products while on probation? That is a very good question. In short, yes. You have to follow guidelines and make sure the probation officer has a copy of all cards and PPL and medical information supporting the use of medical marijuana for your issues. Coming up on the last segment, the stoner food recipe. I made this up the other day. Items I liked and blended them together. In a frying pan, I put 3 pieces of ham, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. And when you get the ham to a seared state, add honey mustard and flip it over and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Kind of caramelizes all that right on there. Toast 2 pieces of bread. Put mayo with horseradish mixed on the toast. Put on your ham mixture and the sweet, savory, spicy, and crunch all in one sandwich. I call it Rooster's Hot Ham Sandwich with brown sugar and horseradish. Real stoner food. Sounds strange, but the taste is an amazing, weird combination. That will do it for today's episode. Until next time, stay safe. Don't trust the government. Smoke medical marijuana for your mental health. The mind you save could be your own. If you like our content, once again, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Nothing to download, and subscription is free. Thank you for viewing today's episode. And remember, marijuana is your friend, and it's your bud. So without further ado, it's Howdy Doobie time, and this is Big Rooster over and out.